Hello everyone, happy day. On this episode of Let's Talk Cheslock, we called My Father. So let's talk Cheslock. Let's talk Cheslock. Let's talk My Father. Father Cheslock.
So as I'm driving up, I see the stack of drinks, the packaged drinks leaning, and it's, I don't know, I wouldn't say it's windy today, but the moment you picked up, I was thinking to myself, that stack of drinks is going to fall over, and I saw the whole thing go. Big stack of packaged drinks went, wow, wild.
Yeah, so did you get any of them?
I should have, but you got to keep it moving. What am I going to do? Pull over and get, that's.
I don't know. Yeah,
that's a little, that's, now see, that's how you would think. You'd be like, Alice, pull over and put some in the back.
Yeah.
But what if it's stuff you can't have? You know what I mean? Like, I think it was like soda. It looked like it was some water in there. Maybe get some water. I'm good. I have water. I'll tell you what. I'll tell you what that means. That truck was not labeled, and that means that was outsourced. So that person may very well be responsible financially for all that shit.
Yeah. Okay.
All right. Well, I thought you'd have a bigger reation, but that's okay.
Well, yeah. I'm sorry about it.
Hey, what are you gonna do? What are you gonna do?
Yeah. Well, did it damage your vehicle?
No, it was well away from me. I was looking at it and I was thinking to myself, whoever stacked that up and got it out of the back of that truck, they went too high on the stack.
Yeah. I agree.
Man. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
You can't take it. You can't do it all at once.
No. You gotta. Yeah.
Are you really
proper sequence?
Yeah. Are you really saving time if you try to do it all at once and the whole goddamn thing falls over?
Of course not. Yeah, that's exactly right.
That's my point.
Portion it out. So how you doing? Is everything okay?
Oh God, yeah, everything's great, Dad. I'm having, honestly, in my life right now, I'm having more fun than I ever have.
That's good. That's good.
You knew I was in that like that short Batman film.
Yeah, right? I didn't get any.
Well, there's nothing else to show you. The director has all the stuff. I don't have any of that. I didn't do any of the filming.
Oh, okay. So you were just there for the filming.
I auditioned for a role, and I got paid.
Good.
I showed up. I auditioned. I showed up. They measured me. They made a suit. I showed up. I did the choreography. I did the acting. And then when he goes, "That's a wrap," I went right back to the guy's apartment, took all that shit off, and went and helped, clean up the set. I helped clean up the set. I mean, it's not like a major motion picture. It's It's an independent film, but I don't have any of the footage. All I showed you was all I've got.
Okay.
And it's once he's done editing everything together, that's a big job. This guy, he's a really neat guy. He is in a union. He is a union worker for audio and visual production. So, for example, when there's a concert, or when there's an event at a college or whatever, they hire a union. There's a union involved that has the people show up to set up the audio and the visual for the event, and he knows how to do all that stuff. So he's got major motion picture quality cameras that usually require licensing and training. He's got what's called a steady cam. He's got cameras that are on tracks that move. It's gonna look really cool, Dad. And
so when are we going to be able to sit down and watch this?
Great question. I think about this. I think the spring is what he said. I think the spring. And so it's a comedy. There's a twist. There's some there's some Batman stuff you would expect, and there's some Batman stuff you would not expect.
Okay.
I'm not going to say anything else because I don't want to ruin the surprise.
Okay.
Yeah. So it's out of my hands now. I gotta show up and do some green screen stuff, like posing in front of a green screen to make me look like I'm looking over people on a building, like They can't get me up on a building like Batman would, because I can't climb up the building. But they can have me pose in front of a green screen and superimpose me in that suit on a graphic that looks like I'm in front of something. It's like movie magic shit. He can do movie magic shit. Make me look like I'm places where I'm not. Isn't that neat?
Yeah, it is.
Yep.
Yeah.
And they picked me.
That's cool.
They picked me. He said, I think you're perfect for the role, but I need you to audition. I said, no problem. He goes, can you film yourself doing these lines and do the best you can to recreate the scene? And I said, okay, I'll do it. And he said, yeah, you're the one. So
I'll be damned.
yeah, kind of late, a little later in the game, but I always did like make believe, right?
Yeah, you always did. Yeah, you were good at that.
Yeah.
You were good at that.
Yeah.
So, everything's good here.
How's everything with you?
Well, I went this morning and had my blood tested, and that went well. I was there at 10 minutes after 6.
Yeah.
And came home, and then we had a guy come. One of my assistants came over. He's a pretty strong fella, and we kind of got the garage organized. What we did was eliminate. Well, now I'm going to organize my bench area, because if I don't organize it myself, I'll never be able to find anything.
So you brought him in to do the big shit.
Yeah, the stuff that we put on the shelves.
I remember.
In the garage.
I remember.
Storage, not use.
I got
storage.
you. I got you. You mean the shit the shit that you got up off the floor with them wood planks and stuff years ago?
Yeah.
I got you.
Yeah, we got that. Oh, it looks organized, and everything else is good shape.
Wonderful.
Yeah.
I remember whenever you designed that structure. Yeah, man.
And John, long time ago. We've
John,
been in this house
John who?
47 years.
John who?
Koenig. Yeah, John Koenig. Yeah.
Not Compagna. Just kidding.
No.
I'm kidding.
Compagna. No.
Compagna.
Yeah.
Wasn't he the guy that built the house? Wasn't he the guy that built the house?
Yes, he was.
Yeah, I know the lore.
And that was the first wooden house he'd ever did.
Really? And you trusted him to do it?
Oh, yeah.
You designed that house as well, didn't you, Dad?
Yes, I did. And I sent it to a draftsman, and I drew a pencil, and then he formalized it and made it.
Yeah, right. So this is what you want. Here's how I'm going to put it in a way that a contractor's going to understand.
Yes,
That's
in
wonderful.
The contractor's language. Yes.
Yeah. Right. That's cool as hell.
I think it is.
That is cool.
Anyway,
I still think it's cool as hell. Good.
Yeah. Well, when I was at the ripe old, when I signed the contract, I was at the ripe old age of 29.
Yeah.
So
I got you.
Everything is good. Yeah. So is Chloe doing good?
She did her winter concert last night where she plays in the jazz band and the regular band, and she's also in the chorus where she sings and she plays the trumpet. That's her instrument of choice. Isn't that interesting? Yeah, it's interesting because I can play drums, guitar, bass, sing, of course. Kind of mess around on the piano, although Chloe's better than I am at the piano. But Chloe has chosen the trumpet, and I know nothing about playing the trumpet. I can make noises with my mouth. And we did like a funny gag where we were doing like, you know how you can do with your hands and your mouth, you can be like, wah, that kind of stuff.
Yeah.
And she's like, Dad, that's kind of the same thing I do with my lips on the trumpet. How do you do the hand? I said, well, I'm going to teach you how to play the hand trumpet.
Okay.
And so it's not, it's a lot different. But anyway, so she plays the trumpet and she's quite good at it.
Okay. Does she still do the keyboard?
Of course, she still plays the keyboard and she can sit down and just start pecking away. Yeah, but the jazz and bands, like there's only so many spots for. It's like there's only so many. We already have piano players. Like there's a lot of piano players. They needed a trumpet player, and Chloe's like, well, shit, I'm gonna play trumpet. Like back in the day when I used to do punk rock bands, there were like guitar players all over the place. I said, well, shit, I'm gonna play the bass. And I never wanted for a band. If I wanted to be in a band, I'd be like, I play bass, and I get like 4 or 5 people like play with me. Yeah, you're a bass player. Holy shit. So it's kind of the same idea. You pick. You like a thing. You like music. So pick a spot where there's not a lot of demand, and you can really rise up.
Okay, that's good.
Yeah. So that's kind of what she chose.
Yeah.
Interesting.
Yeah. Well, anyway, I was out in the garage this morning for about 3 hours or 3 or 4 hours, and we got it looking a lot better and better organized.
That's good.
So yeah.
Feel better about it? Do you feel, like it's always nice when you get rid of that visual clutter.
Yeah.
I understand.
And there was a bunch of clutter. So I'm going to organize my workbench myself so I know where everything is.
Yep, you said
because
that.
if I don't do it myself, then I'll not know where. And if to find one item, you tear the whole place
3 days,
apart.
right?
So,
I know. I don't play that game either. Like, you know what? I'm not doing. I'm not tearing this place apart to look for this thing.
Yeah.
Okay,
so,
right. What do you used to say? You used to say all the time. 3 days.
Yeah, 3 days. Yeah.
It's going to take you 3 days, 30, 40 days and 40 nights.
Yeah.
Hey, listen, Dad. I'm almost where I have to go. So I actually wanted to grab you. I talked to Mom already, so we're good.
Okay.
I have a question.
She's conked out.
Yeah.
Go ahead.
Well, that's interesting. She's taking a nap. Usually I call her to get you, and you're conked out.
Uh-huh.
So it went the other way. I didn't expect that. I didn't see that coming, see?
Yes.
So, nicely done. Listen, I have a question for you. So I have a thing, I do what's called a podcast where I drive around and I talk to people on the phone and I record it while I talk to them because I think it's interesting conversations about regular life, just like we're doing with you and I. My question to you is, I'm recording this right now. Is it okay if I release this on my podcast?
Sure.
Yeah. Cool.
Well,
Yay.
how do I get the podcast?
You'll know when I do it. I have 2 ahead of you that I need to produce. I did a local comedian the other day, and then I did my friend Andrew Cochran. Now I'm doing you. I've done Mom. I want to get Andy and Adam, and what I do is I intersperse these types of conversations with people who are comedians. I want to do scientists, and I also do my family because everyone's got a story to tell. That's the point. The podcast is called Let's Talk Cheslock.
Okay.
You like that?
I'm in the equation. Yeah.
You're definitely in the equation. Oh wait, Dad, before I let you go, there's somebody I want you to meet.
Okay.
Hey, Dr. Cheslock, my name is Augie Santana. How you doing?
This sounds like my son Tony.
No, it's not. I'm a completely separate entity altogether. My name is Augie. My name is Augie Santana. I just wanted to say it's a pleasure to make your acquaintance, sir. Thank you. We'll talk.
Yes, sir.
We'll talk next time. Sorry, I didn't mean to.
Okay.
I think I may have surprised him a little bit, Tom.
Yeah, sorry, Augie. I mean, I should have let him know that you were coming.
Anyway, hey, listen, I gotta disappear back into the background still, but it's a pleasure making your acquaintance.
Okay, buddy. Nice. Okay. Yeah.
All right, Dad. Hey, listen. I'll talk to you later. All right. Anything else?
Okay, buddy.
I think I knocked you off your horse with that one, didn't I?
It sounds like you in disguise.
See, you already know. See, you already know.
I think he's on to us, Tone. I think he's on to us.
When I get access to my Schwab stock account, they say certain, and it matches my speech pattern with my ID.
Okay. All right.
How about that?
That's wild, ain't it?
Yeah.
Ain't nobody out there can do it. Ain't nobody out there can do a Dr. Anthony Cheslock Jr. DDS impression.
Yeah. Okay, get back to work.
I got you. All right. I'll talk
buddy.
to you. All right. I love you.
Thank you.
Bye.
Bye now.
Ladies and gentlemen, that was an impromptu telephone conversation with my father, Dr. Anthony Richard Cheslock Jr. And you'll notice at the end there, I said, I love you, Dad.